Hello guys, this is Legeis signing on with something a little different for you today. I hope you guys have been feeling great because I've been feeling awesome and it's time for us to be awesome and great together. In today's episode, what we're going to be doing is giving me a little bit of a makeover here. This is my skin and you're pretty familiar with it probably. This is the one where I wear the red coat and the khakis and all that, and we're gonna like making it so like a human version of it. Like I'm like this weird swamp monster, dragon, fish man. I don't know what it is thing. Something I made when I was drunk. We're gonna take this and make it look a little more human. You maybe give it a little bit of tan, peachy skin, and I don't know what else. But also just want to tell you in advance here, I'm doing this audio recording after the fact. It's just a lesson to you all. Always check your audio settings before you start recording. Also, okay, and we've started a bit of a time lapse here. This is like super fast forward. This is 8 times fast forward, so it shouldn't be too long. And I don't know if you noticed the fraps counter up in the corner and how it's going crazy there. That's because I'm recording this in area mode, and I forgot to disable the fraps counter, which you have to do in area mode. Also, just this program makes frame rates. This image editing software I'm using is called GIMP 2, and that's it's called GIMP 2, and it just makes everything go wonky. But area mode's really the reason the frames are going crazy. And here I'm just putting a nice base of peach colored skin down to work with. Now I'm removing that white. So what I did is I made it white. So when I'm painting this on a transparency overlaid on the original image. So when I made it white, when I dyed the color, it wouldn't cover the eyes and mouth. And then I just erased the white to make them appear again. And now what I'm doing is I'm adding a bit of a darker tan color into the skin. If you're ever wondering how people get those speckles in their skin, like those shading, there's 3 different ways. 1, they do it all by hand. 2, they take like a spray tool and they spray it in. Or 3, they take an airbrush tool and very gently put it in. That's what I'm doing. But unlike a lot of people who seem to think it's lazy just to use airbrushing and smudging and spray tools, I don't like things to be perfect. People aren't perfect in real life. Their skin, their bodies, they have imperfections. And here, I like I like my Minecraft skins to have some imperfections, and that's what I'm doing here. So that's a little bit of a greenish white color. I put in there a greenish yellow color. And now I just spread it around, and then it doesn't look perfect anymore. It adds some darkness and some lightness and all kinds of weird. It makes it not match, and you can see them starting to have like getting that speckled effect you had on my first skin. Now I'm gonna work on the mouth, and so I decided I like the pink inside the mouth for now, and then I wanted to give it 2 full rows of teeth, but I just figured I couldn't do that with my current mouth. Now I'm trying to rework the mouth completely. But and you know what? This doesn't really look like me when I do that. So I undid that. Now I'm trying to rework it again, and it just doesn't look like a Legeis skin when you do that. So, oh yeah. So I tried, yeah, and this is what I ended up with: just my normal mouth with a dark tan for lips. Now I'm exporting the image, and I didn't add a watermark or anything yet, which I always do. But I'm opening up a program called Minecraft Skin Viewer, and I thought I had a different version of this program installed, a newer one that worked with Alex skins, and that's what those black lines are. It's just because it's an Alex skin, and this program's for Steve skins. And one thing I noticed on him, I'm looking for imperfections. One thing I noticed is there's a pink dot on one hand and a yellow dot on the other hand. So I'm looking for an Alex skin viewer to see if that's just an issue with the skin viewer. I don't think it is, but I'm looking for it anyways. And I'm going through Chrome, and just ignore all that stuff. But yeah, I didn't find it. So what I'm doing now is I'm trying to check it. I'm checking where they are through the bottom of the hands. So now there's a lot of places on the new 1.8 skin models that can be on the bottom of the hands. It can be the top layer, the bottom layer, and And, that was stupid to delete, because those aren't actually the bottom of the hands. I don't know why I did that. But then, right next to the shoulder pads there is where your hands appear on the top layer. So I'm going to delete those. And that is actually going to get rid of it on the, get rid of the pink one. But not, and see, it crushed the, because it crushed the, but not the gold one. So where the gold one ends up actually being is, it's in the 4 pixel model, not the 3 pixel model, it's the one of the invisible pixels next to the hand itself. See, like right up, in the the solid turquoise and the solid green layer, at the top and the bottom are the 2 arms. And there's invisible pixels there that in a Steve model would be there, but in an Alex model wouldn't be there. And that's where it ends up being. So, I got rid of it, so it worked. And now I'm going to, start up Minecraft. And I'm trying to, I'm renaming it. And I decide, maybe I can be in disguise. I'm not I didn't get plastic surgery. Originally, the story was going to be plastic surgery, but then I decided I couldn't go back. So it's going to be disguise. So this is going to be my disguise skin, and I'm talking about how do I spell disguise, did I spell it right, blah, blah, blah. Well, good enough. And I'm talking faster than it's actually happening here. Oh, I'm saying I wanted to name it Human Legeis, but I already have a Human Legeis, which is horrible, by the way. Human Legeis stinks. So I'm naming it In Disguise, because, it's kind of like he's in disguise, trying to blend in with the humans, not be recognized for the monstrosity he is. And this is still all in the time lapse, I think. Yeah, I don't remember. I think I slowed it down at this point. The time lapse isn't going on anymore. And again, remember, check your sound settings before. And again, sorry for the fraps counter in the corner. That is just a side effect of recording in aerial mode. There's a way to turn it off, but I forgot to do it. Again, I didn't do my due diligence before this recording. I'm sorry if that bothers you. So I'm going in, I'm logging into, Minecraft, blah, 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 blah. Luckily, my password's already in there, so I don't have to type it in and risk you guys figuring it out. In their profile. You know what? I should probably blot out my email address there so you all don't see that, shouldn't I? Oof. But yeah, I upload In Disguise, and so the first time I uploaded it as an Alex skin, and I remember to upload it as an Alex skin, but then I read all that stuff down there, and I forgot I uploaded it, so I go to upload it again, and I accidentally uploaded it as a Steve skin. But don't worry, in between scenes, off camera, I do it, I fix that, because I shut down, I turn off, stop the recording while I'm starting up Minecraft so I can switch it into game mode from desktop monitor mode, which just really increases the frame stability and just so many things. Fraps isn't really made for recording your desktop. It's really made for recording games. But, whatever. I'm trying to remember where. It's been so long since I've done anything on this computer. I'm trying to remember where. This is basically, I use it for making skins. I'm trying to remember where Minecraft is, and I realize it's in my start menu. Start it up, and the recording ends here in like a second or something. I don't really remember when I stopped it. I don't remember what I said. But yeah, it's pretty good. Beepity beep 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 beepity beep beep beepity beep beep beepity beep beep beep. Okay, and we're back, and I'm here in the studio. I don't remember if any of you remember the studio. It's where I do my channel updates. I'm showing off the skin, I'm liking it, I'm strutting my stuff, and I get really high frame rates in this world because there's nothing in it. It's literally a void world. I fly up, blah, 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 I'm flying around, I'm showing it off, I'm saying I look sexy, look at me, it actually looks kind of good. It doesn't look, well, I like the green. I like the green on my skin, but it looks good. I mean, if I was going to have a human skin color, it's, this is pretty good. I'm looking up, and I look down, and next time I look up, I'll show you. You see on my neck there, I got that dark tan spot. I'm saying, so I have that on my green skin too, but it doesn't look as weird on the green skin. I'm saying maybe I'll remove that in the human version. And I made a day because I can, and it's single player, and I can cheat, and it's a creative world anyway, so who the frick cares if I cheat? But yeah, I mean, it's a cheaty world. I mean, that's what it is. But yeah, going down. The reason there's no roof on this building is because when you record, that way I can get like a high angle on myself and it doesn't look weird. And you can hear, oh yeah, I got some sound in here. Okay, I'm turning all my clothes off so you can see the skin. And back to game, and ooh, okay. And if you look at it, there's not a whole lot. It almost looks monotone from far away, but when you come up close, there's a little bit of color difference in the skin, and a little bit of differentiation, a little bit of speckling. And I think that's just perfect. It's random, it's not uniform, it's not like it's one color somewhere and then it spreads out. It's just a little bit random, and it's just what I look for in a skin. It's just what I like. It gets a little darker in some places, like around the knees, I believe I made it darker on both legs. Sort of uniform in that way, but not at all, because they're not the same level of shadowing and the same fade and all that. It's all different. And that's why I like that method of putting the dark, starting with a base coat and then putting the darker down, and then the lighter down on top of the dark, and then putting color in of some sort and smudging it all around, and then just fixing up some spots depending on what you need. Still think those are the best abs anyone's ever made on a Minecraft character, even though it gives you an 8-pack instead of a 6-pack. Oh, and I just took off my hat to see what it looks like without my sunglasses. I don't think the hair looks as good without the hat on, but I just also think my eyes, I look like a derpy fish man without the hat on. So I'm putting all the clothes on. Oh, and I put a cape on too to see if I have a cape. I can't remember if I have a cape. And apparently I don't. I think you get capes for going to Minecon, right? That's right? Yeah. I've never been to Minecon. I should go to Minecon one year. That'd be fun. But yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. I like the skin. It's a thing. It's a thing. Maybe I should put my orange hair on this guy. Ooh, I didn't even think about that when I was making this video originally. Maybe I should do that. I don't know. But you know my Halloween hair? You've seen my Halloween hair, everyone, right? Yeah. You guys are really great for sticking with me this long. I really know. I know not everyone's interested in skin design, but yeah, just showing off the skin a little more. And I think I like it. Like, yeah, that's how you make skins. I mean, in Minecraft, there are skin editors people use, but yeah, okay. And the video's over, so I should stop this recording now. Everyone, ProVisionhost, blah blah blah, CriLisCraft, affiliate link in the description below. Bye bye.